So welcome to the horror monster part? Thing from the steppe. The prototype can slow her down. Bonfires can slow her down. She cannot be stopped. Beware. She can be chased by the Shabnak, apparently? Oh my god, the level of mania I have right now. Isidore Buruk, a colleague of mine, the best doctor in town, summoned me here with a letter that promised something so sensational. I'm sorry. What state is my goddamn meter in? I guess I have super speed right now, but that sounds helpful for getting around fast, but bad for the part where I can run into the plague very abruptly and die, probably. Okay, so the prototype can slow her down, and the... and torches. Maybe just see how quickly I can get to my objective. That's not great news for me. Oh. 7.
There. I've delayed death. Like a true scientist.
I feel like I just need to be in a hurry and not worry so much about other things I might be able to do here. I think this is it. What a bizarre scenario. Okay. Still dying of mania.
Slower. Colder.
Is there a calm down button around here? The future atlases of the town sky. I too used to stand in strange houses, sipping wine. Arden admires of Marina Kaina's talent for now. It's like air itself is hotter than her vicinity. Maria, Simon's niece, listening to what's behind the wall? You. Maria Kaina, daughter of Victor and Nina, eldest daughter of the Kanes, Simon's niece. Her mother was a mistress, a woman said to wield mythical powers. Maria believes she was meant to walk the same path. She was followed everywhere by her signs, young people who claimed to have aligned their fates with the constellations and mastered destiny itself. Her every gesture burned with untamed fire.
Who can tally the number of drops in the sea? Who can tally the number of tears in this grief?
I can't hear you. Speak my language. Don't pretend you don't know it. Lingua mentem apparet. Who dares open his mouth while the mistress is working? I've been told the mistress of this town was Capella, Olgimski's daughter. Having two mistresses spells disaster, doesn't it? Capella? Give her the town and it will drown in viscous inertia, in sweet anhedonia, where every morning is met with a smile, and no smile holds even a shade of a spark. Ugh, I don't even want to hear about her. So you're rivals, then? I'm familiar with the concept of professional rivalry, though I have no clue what you're fighting for. The only thing worth fighting for the souls, for the spirit, for the future. Forgive me, Daniil. The likes of you are not to be shouted at. I was focused on the dialogue. The unexpectedness of your voice caught me off guard. I wanted to talk to Isidore Buruk. As far as I can see, he's not at home. Give me your hand, Daniil. Do it. Look me in the eye. No. You're not mocking me. You really don't know. What don't I know? Isidore is dead. No. Should have been more proactive. Instead of sitting at the still water planning my escape, I should have been investigating since the very first day. It's wild because that's exactly how we play this game in every campaign. Like, of course, we spend all the days doing stuff. So this is a version of a version of the Bachelor that just immediately was defeatist and not especially proactive or helpful, and like hid at the bar with his colleague, I guess, and just didn't do anything. Wait, was the Stillwater the bar, or was the Stillwater Eva Jan's house? I don't remember. Yes, you've hardly ever left the Stillwater for 5 days. This happens sometimes. Guests are captivated either by the house itself or by Eva. Pfft. Oh, it is Eva Jan then. I was like, I thought the dialogue about the bartender that's dead. Is he dead? I forget. I thought the dialogue about the bartender seemed to imply that we hadn't actually run into each other yet. But we are familiar from the past. But you're here now, in the house where I can feel a trace of Uncle Simon's hands. It's very close, still warm. I can feel it. But the doctor's locked, and the door's locked and broken, and the house will give me nothing freely. A trace of his hands. Do you mean fingerprints, or is this another metaphor? I don't know. Uncle was a very close friend of Isidore Buruk. Or a rival. True friendship is indistinguishable from rivalry. And I can feel his life still smoldering in this house. In some object or a living memory. Perhaps he's even there himself. Simon's alive and in hiding. No. I don't believe in this kind of luck. Although... Oh, never mind. It no longer matters anyway. What I'm doing is stupid. And what you're doing even more so. Does the ever-growing apathy stifle you too? This is the local herb's influence, right? That's not my point, Daniil. There are traces of Uncle Simon in this house, and the whole town, in the polyhedron, in the people, even in the street layouts. Great people don't die, they just scatter into myriad reflections. But we, his poor descendants, won't ever be able to put them back, because tomorrow shall not come. Great people don't die, they just scatter into myriad reflections. Earlier I broke a mirror and he was like every shard another reflection of me or something. The people locked in the town hall thought so too, but we've broken out. So you don't lose health from apathy, do you? I think the idea is just that apathy makes you move slowly, so you lose time and you can do less in your day, essentially. Which is almost worse than losing health, I guess. Health does seem to be easier to fix in this game. There's literally an item that heals me for half of my health bar, which immediately goes down quickly in the first place. Whereas like getting your health back in the previous games was like kind of unmanageable. wild how simpler and more, like, rough it is at the same time. You can either be passionate or apathetic. And the passion makes you move fast, but it hurts you. The apathy defends you from harm, but makes you move so slowly, which could just kill you anyway. It will eventually. We'll be suffocated by walls of reeking bodies. Shabnak will devour our tomorrow. When you sleep tonight, the apnea demon will descend upon you, and you'll lie there, frozen, staring at the ceiling, forever. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I had a dream. I've seen every calendar in town stop at number 5. Tomorrow shall not come. It shall not come. You'd get on well with Tellman. He sees symbols in every dream too. But sometimes dreams are just that. Dreams. Our dreams are not the same. I am a mistress. I can see the truth. Tomorrow shall not come. If only you'd acted differently. If you'd opened the hospital, taken charge of the emergency command, searched for answers, perhaps things would have been different. But you've missed your chance. And so have I. So, what do we do now? Go to the Stillwater. Say goodbye to Eva. Gaze up at the starry sky before you sleep. Write a letter. Get in touch with something you hold dear before the end. I hope to say goodbye to Uncle Simon. There's nothing in this town that I hold dear. Although, you know, Daniil, this was in my dream too. I stood in this house right here. Uncle Simon breathed behind the closed door, and I told you that tomorrow would not come. It was important to tell you that, for some reason. You were subconsciously placing your hopes on me. Alas. Oh, I'm back to being balanced. Maria calls them signs. Isidora's house fell silent with his master's death. His study is on the 2nd floor. The family heiress wanders the town, barges into houses, touches walls, and utters vague prophecies. She won't help me. Damn. Peculiar signs. Maria Kaina, Simon's niece, brought her entourage to Isidora's house. They appear to be enacting some ancient ritual. Maria claims the town will perish tomorrow, and I think she might be right. She cometh. My poor mind is stretched to breaking. I look at the architecture in this district and I see demons throughout the Shabnak Adir. The town is driving me insane. These already dangerous infected districts have declared war on me. Was there even a girl? A beatific girl in a fishing net cape taught me how to deal with hallucinations. That doesn't make me feel better, honestly. I seemingly imagined a girl and she taught me how to deal with hallucinations. I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't trust that. Right, the healing items go here. Keeps throwing me off in its own way. Oh, 101 out of 100. You can slightly overheal, apparently. My health is constantly in a horrific state. Okay, so what can we learn up here? Hi? Sticky! Aw! I forgot about this kid. Orphan and Sneak. One of the children Isidore Burrock surrounded himself with in his final days. Perhaps that's why Sticky couldn't let go of his legacy. Or his heir. He got his nickname from his straw-like hair, and a habit of showing up at the first sign of adventure. There are dozens of such restless teenagers in town. I don't think this one is special.
Snips and snails and puppy dog tails.
Ah, you son of a barnacle. Lost the pin again. Maybe move it to the left? Hey, sign, what you doing here? Go take a breather. I told you I'd call you a lot when I'm done. What did you call me? A sign? You must have taken me for someone else. Huh. You're no sign. Are you? Or a very new one, at least. Did Maria put a spell on you already? You want to follow her everywhere, doing whatever she tells you? If you do, then you're a sign. Of course I don't. Me neither. Well, I thought I didn't. Then she asked me to break into dead Master Burrock's house, and I just ran here, skipping all the way. Does the door refuse to yield, little burglar? What, you think I'm some dimwit? The front one took me 3 minutes tops. The main study, though, that won't budge. It's as if they broke the lock especially so no one can open it. And blocked the door from the inside to boot. Ugh. Come on now, to the left. This again. Now I've broken my favorite pick, too. Is there something important inside that study? Of course there is. The clues. It was the murderer who closed it, I tell you. So no one can investigate anything. So Master Burrock stays unavenged. It can't be a coincidence, all of this. If nothing else, Isidore was a doctor, and he dies right before the plague comes, and his study is locked. You know how it was? This house was open all the way until the funeral. Then the killer knew he had to lock it. Because they all understood that because they all understood it at the funeral. Not everyone grows 4 new arms after death, you know. That beast's claw, too. Only happens if you fought for your life, tooth and nail. Not everyone grows 4 new arms after death? Was his body like that? Indeed, it may be possible to determine the cause of death by the body's appearance, but Isidore has been buried already, hasn't he? It's 3 days he's been in the ground. All over now. The killer, he was skulking here that very day. Seeing him with my own 2 eyes, I did, because I wasn't at the funeral like everyone else. Still couldn't track him down. Ugh. You've seen the murderer. Who was it? Did you recognize him? I'm not telling you. You don't care one bit about Master Burrock. All these days you were cool as a cucumber that he's dead, that he's murdered. For you, Master Burrock was just some old man who wrote you a letter to the capital about magical, mystical Simon. And he was the best of them all. If you want to see the person responsible for Isidore's death punished, you need to tell everything you know to an adult. Me, for example. And who the heck are you? Walking around here all high and mighty like? And you did nothing. Bear, he came with you too. And they killed his father. And he was the one they accused of it. Imagine that. And 5 days after, look where you are. And look where Bear is. Bear. Is it Artemy? I don't remember if one of the characters is named Bear. Was he called Grief that, or one of the people that's dead? Bear? Reuben? By refusing to say who you've seen, you're just helping him hide and cover his tracks. Not the smartest thing to do. I'll find Master Brooks' killer on my own. Or with Bear, maybe, because we cared for him. And you never did. You care about Simon Kane, don't you? Have you ever thought he might be right behind the stubborn door, eh? It would have been nice, that. To open the door and meet Simon. To laugh together at his joke about the death of an immortal. Master Burke, they buried him at least. Simon, they didn't. Someone stole him. You didn't know that, huh? No one did. The Kanes thought they'd be able to keep it a secret. Not from me, though. What if Simon's body is right here? I'll find it then, not you. If I can finally defeat this door, that is. Simon's body has disappeared. So I'm not the only one taking interest in his death, then. We, from previous playthroughs, know that's Ruben. Essentially why we're looking for Ruben in the first place is because Ruben has the body. Failure. Isidore is dead, killed on the very day I arrived. The same day Simon died. This town's darkest hour. My darkest hour. Way to make yourself the main character. Isidore's study was closed on the second day. The lock jammed. I cannot investigate it. Isidore's killer was seen on the second day, but the trail has long since gone cold. I cannot catch him. Isidore's body was buried on the second day. I can't examine it. But I think the idea is meant to be that we can't stop I don't think we can stop any of these characters from dying, because I think the idea is that Isidore and Simon died sooner than we can get to them, since we arrived from a train on day one. But I think the idea is that they're specifically signposting that we can try to be here on day 2 during the funeral. On day 2, we can investigate the body, potentially, but before the burial. But also, day 2, we can get here, spot who the killer is, and stop this door from getting locked, giving us access to it in the future. Visiting hours. On day 2, someone barricaded Isidore's study. If only I'd come here in the morning. Alas, that day I found no time to visit my colleague. Or did I come too late and run to a locked door? But I never made it past the locked door. In this case, we don't know for sure what happened because I didn't experience day 2. Which certainly complicates things. We're putting together such a complex web of failures to then try to go back and fix. Wild. Writing prescriptions and letters. Isidore Brooke worked behind this door, writing an invitation to the town to Bachelor Dankovsky. So I think that only leaves us with the idea of going back to check in on the Simons before the day ends. I think this is just a failed day. Yeah, Georgie and Simon. Remember when I kept calling him Gregory by accident? But to get there, I have to get the hell out of this entire district again, too. I think the idea of what's going on mechanically is that I'm basically waiting out the clock on a failed day. There's a little paper bowl. I need to figure out how to craft more of this shit because I don't have any more. Okay. The still water. So let's go here and then go to the still water at the end, is what she told me to do, basically. I think I safely traverse through safe zones. But then when I get to the other unsafe zones, I have to play again. Restless town. If I slip through the archway without deviating from the route, the rest of the journey will pass that incident. I can turn into another archway, then I'll have to create a new route. I have to pass through the dangerous districts myself again. What? I think they're saying that if I have to play this zone because it's dangerous, but if I go to the correct exit, then it'll auto-continue the path that I started. Man. I need more of this shit. Oh, I was here earlier. This is where the demonstration was happening. Wait, is this where I... No, that was up there. It's where I lit all the torches. Yeah, I believe... Yeah, that was the park where the demonstration happened earlier. Is this the way to get through? I go around the goop? It is hard to see. The apathy is slowly creeping into my body. It does feel like they've actively tried to combat the reputation these games have about being like games where you just walk forever. I go around this. If I can ever get around them without spending anything, I obviously want to, because holy shit, it gets expensive. Okay, I need to do something about this. And if I eat coffee,
Think.
I'll thankfully have some more space too. Mania, 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 mania. Try to sort my manias together. And put my apathy down here. I don't know if putting my apathy next to revolver bullets is some subliminal badness for me to be doing. I could definitely do with a garbage can to kick. Hello. I'm so strong. There we go.
Tired of this noise.
No, I accidentally pressed F. Damn it. That's so frequently the interaction button. Am I gonna like visit an apothecary at some point that allows me to change how some of the stuff works? Okay, so we skipped past Stillwater because it's not dangerous, so I don't have to play through it. The polyhedron! It's 7 PM, it's getting late. Don't need the mania right now. Freedom. Sculpture made by Georgie Keynes. Agony. I think I do remember that, huh? Oh, we have a chance to meet some of the locals. Oh, that's just a coat. Oh, it's Khan. That's what you look like. I remember you. Yeah, Caspar Khan. The Kane heir plotted his own course along the path of his family. His followers are called dogheads. They wore beast-faced masks and lived in the polyhedron. In this way, they claimed to renounce their animal nature and embrace a world of pure fantasy. They obeyed Khan blindly, hence his nickname. But Khan himself still retained the ability to doubt. So they wear fursuits, but specifically to renounce their animal nature.
What should a man do once his guts have turned to rags?
That was a strange vocal fry. That was not how I thought he was going to enunciate any of those syllables, honestly. I thought this was Victor Kane's study.
It is. What? You don't think it looks right?
No, it does. Only the owner is missing. Where is he?
Ever since Mother died, he only ever goes to the Cape to visit her. What do you want?
So you're Nina and Victor's son.
All these times we've spoken and you still don't remember. I've known some scatterbrains, but you?
But perhaps it's better like this. Uncle used to say the words of a cane all have a trap door underneath. And usually more than one. Are you trying to say they're all liars?
Uncle called it dialects. You can swindle with the truth alone, you know. The world is a deck of cards, he used to say, and the most important ones are always up someone's sleeve.
Which of your uncles are you talking about?
The one that's dead, or the one that's alive? I don't remember now. I was little, like a baby tooth, when they taught me cards. They taught me to slip jokers into my opponent's decks, and to play dead too.
And right now, are you trying to slip a joker into my deck? By giving me hints about your family?
I knew you were smart, that you would guess it right away. Keep going like that and you'll have a run of luck. Remember, everyone here is a joker, and the cards are either marked or from a different deck. That's what Uncle used to say.
I won a whistle in a card game once. I lost it afterwards. Felt bad. This punk. Appeals in vain. The Canes are a strange family. Perhaps Victor, the only reasonable member, will speak to me. The only reasonable member. Brave of you to assume any of them will be. Puppy. Minotaurs. Cynocephaly. People with animal heads. Chthonic creatures, like all children. Minotaurs. What a thing to go straight to. It's very amusing to me that he has fucking Sherlock vision. Door's locked and it has a clock on it. More nuts. Getting them from weird sources though. I'm just looting them at random instead of having to get them all from trash cans like I'm used to. I don't think I've looted a single trash can yet, of all things. That's weird. Oh, it just says that nobody else is around? I might check anyway. Can't go in there. Yeah, normally there's 3 different NPCs in 3 different towns, 3 different buildings here. Yeah, they're closed. That's an important building. And the polyhedron, what happens if I approach that? It's guarded.
Ah, look, here he comes again. So, you found the genie yet?
What genie? Oh, the old man's definitely not getting any younger. Got the memory of a giant ancient goldfish. You were asking about the genie just yesterday. I talked to you. When? What did we talk about? 3 days after Simon died. Think we got nothing better to do than tell you the same thing over and over again every day? 3rd day, you say. Got it. Doghead Patrol, spelled strangely, like dogged or something. But no, it's not how you pronounce that either, or spell that either. The glass tower is just over the river, but the only entrance is guarded by the children with weird animal masks. They claim that they talked to them on the 3rd day. They refuse to repeat themselves. What did we talk about? Maybe they even let me into the tower that day. A polyhedron. They call it a glass tower in this one? It's not made of blueprints in this one? So the specific version of us that I'm playing as doesn't remember the past events. What are those? God, I'm slow right now. This little toy?
Enough. Quiet. The town dribbles.
There we go. Well, I'm faster now. There's just a little bowl that I can just squeak forever and it kind of like annoys me. Oh, there's an apathy bowl too. What? Just a couple of toys out here. I don't want to turn that on. It'll put me in danger. No, I keep pressing F. Well, the good news is I don't have space for this right now, so not the end of the world. Wow, okay. So in this area there's a blue and a red bull and I can just squeak those toys forever, seemingly, to get my meter where I want it to be. You can move really fast in Mania mode, but obviously there's downsides. Ooh. That's a lot of valuable items right here. But they all have to be stacked individually at the cost of other items that I would hold on to. And like, a butterfly is worth 5, right? But I have 4 stacks of 5 nuts, so it's not really worth the trade right now. Supposedly the kids will trade with me. Can I go in here? Nope, not now. Oh, here's the kids that will trade with me.
Boiling, cracking, screeching, living.
Help! My inventory's full of bullshit. De-nut me, please. Okay. Tobacco. Oh, recipes. I should probably get those. Hyoscyamine. Alkaloid extracted from henbane. Speeds up the heart rate, disrupts memory, provokes fits of rage, immensely invigorating. Oh, wait, I do have one of those already. There's so many different variations. It makes them hard to like stack up and use in any reasonable way. But yeah, those are ones that I can get that'll at least stack with the current ones I have. It's a net of 0. I cranked it, so I'm running pretty fast right now. Might as well get the other one too. Did I just hit F? Did I do it? Alright, I gotta use these real quick. There we go. I'm like, why can't I pick these up? Thought I was in trouble here. Where are my recipes? Notes, artifacts, casebook, thoughts, things, town. Where am I? Like, this is a looming thing. It's especially involved with the mess that is my, the fact that I need to craft more stuff in order to, repel the bad. There must be some sort of crafting tutorial that's gonna happen. Because I don't think I have, like, access to the menu that my recipes are going in right now. But I think we're in the tutorial, because they're still teaching me about, like, the time travel premise, basically, right? I feel like matches are reasonably valuable. But I'm gonna run out of stuff to buy from these guys. Which is awkward. That doesn't even things up very well. I think they said belladonna is one of the things I use in the gas and morphing crystal. I think these are two of the things I use to craft the stuff. It'd be helpful to have access to my recipes. So I can take the nut out and just sort of eat the one cost where I give them more than they deserve, I guess. Just be a little sad about that. Oh well. Damn. Oh, still on the hunt for the canes. I assume he went all the way out here, yeah? Yep, the Cape. Another trek for the next episode.